Thursday Thunder. Thursday the 22nd.
March 2018.
Yes.
Now
Welcome.
we're caught up on a date.
This episode is once again brought to you by Australian Muscle and Australian Muscle the Gym. Adrian,
Yes.
how are you today?
My legs are sore. My entire lower body.
We were just talking about
Yeah.
how sore we are. Like I am so sore that if I didn't know anything about DOMs and weight training, I would think I'm dying.
Yeah, it feels like you have been just tenderized with a meat mallet. Glutes, quads.
Why are we sore?
calves.
Because we started a new program
Yeah.
and he had 2 exercises in it that we haven't done for like 6 months.
Yeah, and those two being squats and lunges.
We haven't squatted for months.
I
So
haven't-
all of a sudden squats are thrown into the program and it wasn't heavy,
No,
you know.
not by any
and-
extent, but
And and then walk-in lunges, and my lower body is so sore that I can't function.
no. I just feel bruised. I just feel like a bruise,
Yeah,
especially for myself.
yeah. But this I'll do a little segue here.
Oh.
You know, like how people carry on that they went to a certain trainer and we got smashed and I was so sore,
Yeah.
But I'm so sore that I can't walk. But it's not really an indication that I built any muscle or anything. It's just because I threw in a new exercise.
Yeah. Body's clearly you.
Yeah. And that's what most of these, like if I was a personal trainer and I got someone wanted a come in for a 1 session workout, I'd ask him like, so what do you do now for, we'll train legs, what do you do for legs? Oh, I just do leg press and I just go heavy, and do 6 to 8 reps. And in my mind I'd go, okay, we're going to do leg press and we're going to go 20 to 30 reps,
Yeah.
and then we're going to throw in high reps leg squats, so that then tomorrow you'll be really, really sore and you'll think I'm a god.
Yeah. that's the entire protocol. That's it. You've nailed
Well, it is. That's
Nailed it on the
right.
head.
That's right. But it doesn't really mean anything that you've had a good workout. You've just thrown in something totally different, which has shocked your body and your muscles, caused a massive buildup of lactic acid, and you're sore as fuck the next day.
Yeah.
Because then if you kept doing that program, you stop being sore, until you change it again. So, the soreness isn't an indication that you've had a really, really good workout.
Yeah, it's an indication your fascia is stretched so much that it hurts.
Yeah, because you've done something different.
Exactly.
And squats are always the king of the exercises. And I knew I was going to be sore, but I had no idea I was going to be this sore.
No, neither did
Because
I.
this is like horrible.
Thanks, Adam.
Anyway, moving right along. The Arnold Sports Festival was on.
Yeah.
Arnold Sports Festival Australia.
What's that? I thought it was called the Classic.
No, see, that's where everyone is wrong. It's called the Arnold Sports Festival. The bodybuilding show is called the Arnold Classic.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, see?
How about those Instagram models?
It was funny, like someone put up a post about what did they think of the Arnold Classic. We didn't go, but someone put up a post and there was the most unanimous complaint was the EHP lab stand.
Yep, too loud.
Was too loud.
Too loud.
Apparently they had a DJ playing all weekend, the whole time the expo was on, at mega loud. So loud that you couldn't hear what was happening on the main stages or anything. So that was interesting.
Yeah. Thank God I didn't go because I don't like loud music.
Yeah, well apparently it was so loud that it drowned out the posing music in the bodybuilding, it drowned out the MC, and the competitors had trouble hearing the judge.
Wow. Thanks, Australia.
But that seems to be look, whether you think that's a massive problem, but it was just an interesting insight.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a very
we're not
interesting
bagging on EHP. Obviously it worked for them, and they reckon the stand was packed the whole weekend.
Yeah, well, good on them.
Yeah. I don't know who was on their stand.
Neither do I.
Yeah. And nor did a lot of other people.
Yeah.
But they had massive lineups.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. So, in conjunction with the Arnold Sports Festival, they run the Arnold Classic Bodybuilding Competition.
I was aware. I did hear something. I think it's like fine print. Also includes bodybuilding.
Which is what we're mainly interested in.
Yeah.
So we had the amateur shows were run. We had 3 people, as far as I know, from Adelaide. I'd just like to mention. We had Stephen Gardner, our Stephen Gardner from our gym, Sarah Pearson, and Monty Tatler. Stephen and Sarah unfortunately didn't place, but Monty did win his. He actually won his division in men's physique and made it into the overalls. We didn't win the overall, but well done to Monty. I saw pictures of him. He looked really good. Awesome physique competitor. Looked really good, so well done. I don't think there was any other South Australians that I heard of.
No, I didn't. I don't. No.
No. The amateur show, the pro, the overall in the men's was won by that Korean guy.
Yeah, that Korean guy. I think that's what he's actually
I can't even remember his name.
He's actually calling himself that now on Instagram, that Korean guy.
And no, we're not being racist or anything, but that's what he calls himself, and that's the nickname he got on the forums.
Yeah.
It was that, have you seen that Korean guy? Well, that Korean guy came and he smashed everyone, and he won his division in the under 90s and won the pro cup.
Well done, Mr. Korean guy.
Well done, Mr. Korean guy.
First name
looked
that.
Unreal. Looked really, really, really good. Otherwise, in the amateurs, I'm not, too sure. I mean, the Aussies, all the other divisions were won by either Iranians or Koreans.
Yeah.
There wasn't
Crazy
many
genetics
Aussies that. Logan Robson was the highest placed in the hundreds. Under hundreds, he came second. But yeah, otherwise he was the highest placed. Paul Vu.
Paul Vu, yeah.
Paul Vu won the overall classic from Perth. Paul Vu, very nice physique, beautiful,
very
physique,
nice,
and
good,
incredible
nice
condition
quads as well.
Really, really good classic competitor.
Yeah.
And he ended up beating the absolute shoe-in favourite, who everyone said was going to walk in with the title, was Peter Hartwig.
Yep.
Peter Hartwig came second to Paul Vu. Peter looked really good, but he was just a bit smooth. Yeah. So Paul actually took his pro card, and he is now in New Zealand competing this weekend in his first Classic Pro Show.
Wow.
And I think Peter Hartwig is going over to compete in the amateurs to try and again get his. I mean, Peter will get it eventually. He's just got to nail his condition. He's not. He's a bit too inconsistent with his condition. Anyway, moving on to the pros.
Yes.
Our picks were up the shit creek
Again. Yeah.
It was interesting though, Cedric didn't rock up. And nobody has said it. I haven't been able to find out anything about why Cedric didn't rock up.
No, he's been very, very inactive on most of the social networks as well.
So after his third place at the Arnold Classic Columbus, he did not come to Australia, even though he was on the list. Main talking point out of the show was?
I believe it was Dexter Jackson.
Dexter Jackson's bicep. Which looked horrible.
It did.
Painful. It looked sore.
There's been so many people obviously Dexter saying it's a bicep tear. And you can see the bruising on it as well.
It looked like a tear to me. It looked like a muscle injury. He had some bruising there. Look, there's been no evidence that Dexter's ever used any oils.
No, and I don't see why he would now.
No,
it makes if you're 40 or 48,
all these 48.
48. I don't see why he's you really made yourself one of the best in the world, the best ever.
The other thing, he looked old and tired, didn't he?
He just looked like I just want to go home and rest.
There was those couple of photos before the show where he had an unshaven beard and it was all white and grey and his face just was like, get me out of here.
I want to go home.
Yeah. So, look, it wouldn't surprise me now if Dexter calls it quits. This could have been his last show.
Which I think I said that last week. I said I think this might be his last rounds.
Yeah, if he's got an injury like that at his age, it could be a while. You never know. I mean, the guy could be like me.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Could heal.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I got a feeling this could be his last show.
Yeah.
So, on to the placing. So, Rolly Winkler came out and snagged first place.
Yeah, and he looked best he ever has looked.
Rolly looked unreal.
And he's in his 40s as well, isn't he? Rolly?
Yeah.
He dropped 20 pounds or something like that, and
I don't know, but he tightened up something crazy in 2 weeks. He just looked really good. He looked all bloated and bubbly and weird at the in the US.
And now maybe that flight did something good for him.
Yeah, well, maybe Rolly Winkler is now the guy that can travel.
Yeah.
In second place was William Bonac, the winner of the US, and Dexter, even with one arm, came into third. He looked really good otherwise. He just had that problem with his bicep.
Yeah. So if you say that's about 20% off his best. So at 80%.
If he had his arm, he would have either been second or first, because his condition was most probably better than US.
Yeah.
But that arm let him down. Lucas Osladil in 4th. Hide Yamagishi moved into 5th, so looked good. Luke Sandow, who we both had in the top 6 at 6th, came in 6th, and he much improved. Steve Orton looked crazy big, just stupidly big. Was in 7th, and then there was Jonathan De La Rosa, Jafar Azizi, Dennis Wolf in 10th. Then came the Aussies, Nathan Williamson in 11th and Sam Pearce in 12th. And rounding out in 13th was Kevin Lebrone, who never should have beaten Darren Onikawa.
No.
And I think it was just that they wanted to make sure that Kevin wasn't last in his last show. Because, look, Kevin looked ordinary at best. Again,
I said the same thing last week. If he puts on 20 pounds at his age, it's going to show. Yeah. It's definitely going to show.
No, he was fat. Yeah. And that's been blunt. But, I mean, apparently he got a standing ovation from the crowd.
Yep.
Much deserved. But there's no way Darren Onikawa deserved last place.
Not at all.
No. So on to the Aussies. So Nathan was the top placed Aussie. Nathan and Sam, both good bodybuilders, but I think they're still a bit off pro guys. You know, they still need a bit of size to really mix it up and move down the placings. You know, both were in good condition. There was nothing wrong with that. They just don't have the mass of the other guys in front of them.
So they still got 5-6 years to grow.
Yeah, both
easily.
are young, so they need time to grow. So that was the Arnold Classic Pro Show. I just want to mention the pro figure. In first was Candice Lewis-Carter, and in second Sydney Gillen. But these two, do you see these pictures of these?
I have seen.
They were like light years ahead of the others.
Yeah, I have
it was
seen
like
slight pictures.
These two were vying for first and second, and the others were like, you know, could have been 10th onwards. They were just that far ahead, and just crazy figures, like
amazing width, just shoulders and no. I remember one picture where she just standing there. She just looked triangle.
Yeah.
It looked amazing.
Yeah, they were nuts. I want to talk about an interesting article. We've talked about this a lot, and you see this a lot. You see, like, you know, bodybuilding is like, you know, 60, 70, all these numbers, 80% nutrition and 20% training.
23.
I saw an interesting article this morning by Adam Hayhow. He posted, he's a recomp trainer, that he had a client a few years ago who used to live on nothing but McDonald's because he was so lazy that he just refused to cook or prepare food, anything that he's told him. Even to the point where Adam said he made him, you know, like a 5 shakes diet, thinking that he'll make shakes, but then when he ran out of shakers because he was too lazy to clean him, he still went to McDonald's. So he gave up and let this guy go to McDonald's. Now he went to McDonald's 4 times a day, bought exactly the same stuff. Adam put him on a structured training program. His deadlift went from like 140 to 200 kilos, and his body fat went from 22% to 12.5%. Eating McDonald's 4 times a day. And the point is that he was saying that it's not, you know, 80% nutrition. It is still the training that you do. And I tend to agree, since I've been this last 2.5 years on recon, you know, that your training really determines how you look. And I know lots of, and we've got guys here at the gym whose diet is nothing and they look really good. But they train like animals, you know. So I really think that most people, you know, you can have the best diet on earth, but if you still go into the gym and you train like a pussy, you're not going to get anywhere.
No. Essentially what they're saying is you can out-train a bad diet if you work your ass off, quite literally.
Exactly right. And what Adam's point in this article is this guy ate McDonald's 4 times a day, but he ate the same stuff every day, 4 times a day. So in a way, his diet was structured.
He knew exactly what he was eating.
Adam knew exactly what he was eating, how many calories he was getting in. This guy did not deviate from that because he was that lazy that he didn't even change his menu. And he was still able to get him down to 12% body fat just through a really, really hard training protocol.
But it's speaking of that, He did get very low, body fat low, yes, but internally it's probably not the healthiest.
Oh no, and I'm not advocating
yeah,
that.
definitely not. We're not condoning saying, hey, eat McDonald's 4 times a day.
The whole point of this article is, I think, if you don't train hard, you're not going to get much results.
No.
And really, that boils down to pretty well 70 to 80% of most people in every gym. You know?
You have one guy saying, oh yeah, I eat 5 times a day, I know exactly how much I'm eating, but I'm not gaining anything. You got one guy saying, I eat twice a day, but I've gained 4 kilos.
Exactly right.
So,
yeah. So yeah, look, put the work into the gym as hard, if not more harder than your meals, and I think you'll still get results.
I reckon if you just put your mind in what I'm eating is a fuel.
Yeah.
This is a lot of fuel condensed.
Yeah.
I need to work that off.
But like you said, we're not advocating that you live on McDonald's, but it was just an example of how good, structured, hard training can still give you good results with a subpar diet. But if you get the two together, 100%, well then you're going to make a lot faster and a lot better results.
Yes.
Definitely. How's your poo?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wonder why we're talking about that.
The most anticipated product launch has happened this week.
Yeah.
I think this year.
Yeah.
And that's the ATP GutRight. So we're not going to go into a full review about it.
Definitely not.
Because you are doing the protocol.
Yes, I am.
So we want to get Adrian through most of the protocol. Then we will do a full-on review of this product. But essentially, tell us, what is this product? Why is this product something that everyone should use? Not just trainers, everyone should use this.
Okay, so first of all, it is called GutRight because everything starts from the gut. This is what ATP, this is what a whole bunch of other people have been studying the gut microbiome. We've gone on about everything originates from the gut, from type 2 diabetes to candidas to cancers, everything.
And this is actually a thing that is now being recognised everywhere, even in the medical fraternity and everything.
Very much
is
so.
A very well researched part, that the gut plays such a huge part in how we function daily.
Yeah, essentially, with your gut, there is actually 1,000 times more cells in your gut than in the human body. So 3 to 4 kilos of biomass is just these gut bacteria. It's not a prebiotic, it's not a probiotic, it's something called a modbiotic. It's essentially just polyphenols coming from whole foods, like seeds, bark, fiber, everything that you don't eat in your daily life, it's thrown away, is in this product. I have been using it for 1 day now.
24 hours.
24 hours, I've had 4 servings already.
Yeah.
And after the 3rd serving, the protocol is spot on.
All right. Well, I'll go through this protocol. So this is what to expect. Yeah, this is a good product, like I said, for everyone. I think it's not something that you need to use, I'm changing my diet. No, you can throw this in right now, everybody, whether you're training, exercising or not, you can throw it in.
Definitely.
Into your protocol.
And you should.
And you should.
You really should.
Yes. So, basically what it will do, it will clear out the bad bacteria.
Yep.
Get your gut functioning properly. It's not a laxative style purgative.
No, not at all.
No, a lot of people are thinking that I'm going to take this GutRight and I'm going to end up like leaking and can't leave the house. No,
nothing like that.
But here is what you will expect will happen in this product. So days 1 to 3.
It's also dependent on the person of how much of the good and how the good and bad bacteria are actually balanced in your gut.
Exactly.
The worse it is, the more effects you have. The better it is, the not as high effects you'll get, so to speak.
So, days 1 to 3, in most cases, first 3 days we'll see a die-off of excessive microbes and a removal of old waste, and this will build up in a certain amount of gases and short-chain fatty acids and putrefied and degraded material being eliminated in the stool. By day 3, you may suspect that something has died inside of you, or possibly something dead was put inside of you while you were sleeping.
Yeah, definitely.
So common feedback at this point, that wasn't me. That was the dog. Oh my God, I'm sorry. You better not go in that room.
Yeah, no, the minute the lady came home last night, she said, "What is that smell?" So, hey, spot on.
Yeah. All right. Days 3 to 7, which you're a point off.
Yeah.
So it's at this point the amount of dead microbes in your stool is significantly increasing, adding to the size and volume of fecal matter created. All right. So you're peaking at day 5 and you will be making lots of poop, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? But it's not like a laxative type thing. It's just like, apparently it's like, if you go once a day in the morning, well, you're going to go 3 to 4 times instead.
Yeah.
And you're going to have large volumes.
Yeah. Depending on how many bad bacteria in your gut.
Yeah. So again, common feedback at this point is, where's my phone? I need something to read. I need to poop again. Holy dunny choker, I need a wire coat hanger and multiple flushing. Why does it take so long for the toilet to refill?
And I'm here most of the day.
All right. So in days 7 to 10, then most of the die-off has occurred, most of the elimination has been purged, and the modulating strains and ratios are starting to control population, and everything will start to go back to normal.
And I got to admit, I already feel less bloating. That might be like a placebo effect, it might be my brain, but I woke up this morning, I'm like, okay, I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
So,
well, Jason at Salisbury was already onto his 4th serve as well, and has pretty well said what you said.
Yeah, and
that like, was after 24 hours.
And you think your diet is good. Like, I got a pretty good diet, but the gut bacteria, on the other hand, is completely different.
Yep.
So
the protocol is, what's the protocol? What do you do in the first? You take
the first 10 days. You take 1 level scoop 3 times a day.
With meals.
With meals. Yep. So, and then after the first 10 days, you go into a maintenance protocol where it's 1 flat scoop a day for as long as you need.
Yep. So you will go through this product in 10 days.
In 10 days, yeah.
Yeah. But after that, then it lasts you quite a while.
Yeah, you should definitely.
Yeah. So that's it. It's we're all excited to use it. I will start using it as well. So we will then do a full follow-up review on this product, talk a little bit more about the ingredients and things like that. Once you've gone and maybe hit in a week's time, so day 7.
Yeah, I've actually read up about 30 papers on the gut microbiome just yesterday.
Yeah.
And listened to the ATP seminar, which is actually on YouTube.
Yeah, so they've done a seminar called GutRight. They did it at the Arnold Sports Festival.
Yeah, not classic.
No, because that was the contest. They would have been at otherwise. So if you just go to YouTube and you just type in into the search panel ATP GutRight, the seminar will come up.
Yeah.
And it's worth listening to the seminar. I haven't gone through. I've gone about halfway through it. Really good explanation on how this product works. Yeah. And it's most probably they will be able to explain it a heap better than we ever will.
Very much so.
But we'll just follow this up next week with
an actual review of how I'm going.
How you're going.
Yeah.
Exactly right. And same with Jason will be into his week into it as well, so I'll get his feedback as well. All right?
Yes.
Exciting, but that is now available at Australian Muscle. It's available here at the gym at all locations and online at australianmuscle.com.au with free delivery. So I would strongly suggest buy 2.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you'll go through the first one in 10 days and then you've got your maintenance. Yeah. Don't forget, we also do have a special with our ATP products that if you buy 3 or more, you get 15% off.
Yeah, so you can go that.
Yep.
2 of them and a multi-food.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. That's it.
That's it for another week.
That's it for another week.
Yep.
Don't forget, ICN is only now, we are 5 weeks out. So we've got opposing classes again. Check out all the details on the ICN South Australia Facebook page. Entries are now starting to really actually come in. This week I've been averaging 3 to 4 entries a day. So beautiful. Really good. So it's starting to get exciting. All our shirts are coming in. I've got confirmation for that. The ICN shirts. Well, they're not shirts. We've got a really nice jersey for all the competitors. So yeah, it's all go.
Exciting.
Beautiful. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next week.
You will.
Got any questions? Don't forget to ask and like and share. Leave us a review on iTunes.
That'd be good.
That'd be good.
No.
Yeah. Catch you guys next week.
Bye bye.